Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys, peep game. All right, man. I just want to prove to you that BS that you get from the mayonnaise nation when they love to tell you that, hey, black people, pull yourself up by your bootstraps, and the white man owes you nothing. Get stuff on your own. Go get it. Stop looking for a handout. Even though we already know we owe reparations. But speaking of reparations and whatnot, there is this billionaire by the name of Robert F. Smith, very generous man. He has an estimated worth of $5 billion. Philanthropist, does a lot of good things, man. But all of a sudden, he's being looked into, and I quote, looked into by, the feds for possibly something that's going on with his taxes. I don't know if it's back taxes, tax fraud, whatever the case may be. Now, this man pretty much had a squeaky clean image, did all the right things, seemed to be a very generous man, seems to care about us in particularly. Now all of a sudden they trying to ruin this man's reputation and his image, and I wonder why that is. Of course, from what the reports are saying, that he's pro reparation and he offered to pay the debt off, if I'm not mistaken, a whole class, basically college tuition. That's very generous. He's like some kind of investor besides that, and he does some other things too. So all of a sudden, they come out of nowhere with these, they're looking into him. It just goes to show you that no matter what you do, that when white people tell you to get your own stuff and stop asking them for stuff, they have a problem with it. They want to, not only do they want to control everything you do, even if you come up on some money, they want to control how you spend your money and who you spend it with, or who you give it to, or how you spend it. Whenever a black man publicly say he want to help pretty much black people, and here they come. Like I said, this is what you call white supremacy, because they want to be supreme over you. I told you, anything that white people can't control, they have a problem with it. They have to be the overseer of everything, because if you make them feel like they're not needed, if you don't need their thoughts on anything, if you don't feel like you need their help, if you don't make them feel like you need their help, and you make them feel like you can manage without them, they have a problem with it. But they'll be the same ones to tell you to do stuff on your own and get your own stuff, as long as they can control how you do your own thing. It just goes to show you they have to implement themselves, with the so-called watchful eye with anything that a black man does. It just goes to show you that get your own stuff and stop asking them for a handout is a bunch of bullshit. Because at the end of the day, they don't want nobody else to come across as a hero, even if even if they don't want to do anything for you. They want to be, they want to be the villain and the hero at the same time. Well, basically, if you a brother and you trying to be a hero amongst your community, they got a problem with that. Because they feel like, no, we don't want you to do it. Let us do it. Because like I said before, they want to take credit for everything. They want to be the sole purpose of everything. They want to be the sole seer of everything. And they cannot stand it when they see somebody, and particularly black people, doing it on their own without them. And it just goes to show you that the Rosewood thing didn't have nothing to do with no white woman saying that a black dude attacked them. They just wanted to destroy it because it was something that they didn't create or something that they had, that they had insight on. And the same thing with Black Wall Street. They used that as an excuse because they couldn't stand to see black people functioning on their own without them. But that's all that come down to. They have to feel needed. Because like I said, if they feel like they're not needed, they're not wanted around, like I said, it hurts their mental psyche. It helps it helps them, you know what I'm saying, when they made to feel like they're needed. Because at the end of the day, they tell you to stop begging them and asking them for stuff. But in reality, they love it. They live off of that. Like I said, they want to be the hero and the villain when it comes to the black community, and particularly because they want black people to feel like they're inferior and that they are not intellectually superior, which actually we are. A lot of us just don't realize it. But yeah, man, this bullshit, man. This bullshit. But like I said, I've been saying this for years. It's all the facade, it's all the front. Man, all this time had a squeaky clean image. And then as soon as he started talking about helping other black people and start to do for us, for black people, then here they come. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.